Hi guys, I am back with my plans for 2025. But before I get started, I'm going to ask you if you guys would please pray for Southern California. These wildfires have been devastating. They've taken lives, taken homes, property, and even destroyed communities. So if you would please lift up Southern California, especially Los Angeles County, up in prayer. Be very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's hard to transition just thinking about all the devastation, but I am going to focus. I'm going to focus on my plans for 2025. In 2024, I made a lot of quilt tops, and it bothered me that I didn't get to finish all of them. So I am trying to adjust, tweak, twerk, um, the way I handle things, and just gonna try it. Can't hurt, right? So what I've done in all these boxes, I have my plans for the next 6 months. I was gonna do 12 months, but I'm gonna do 6 months, and then stop and reevaluate and see what else I need to do. My thought is I'm gonna have probably a quilt for each month. And then I'm also going to have a couple of sew-alongs going at the same time. So that's my thought process. I'm hoping it will work out. So let me go over the first quilt that I'm doing, and it is foundation paper piecing. I am super excited. It's by Jean Frost. It's the 12 Women of the Bible. This is the first one, Eve. And it's very economical, guys. It is $2 per pattern. So $24 for the whole 12 months. And she has a great video, which I will link in the description below. I'm super excited to do this. And I think it's a great way to start out the year. So this is my first sew along that I'm going to be doing. And I have decided she has 3 different size blocks. She has 8x8, 10x10, or 12-inch blocks. And I have decided to do the 12-inch because I know I'm kind of new at foundation paper piecing. Although I did take a class with Miss Carla in 2023, but I haven't picked it up since then. So this is going to be my foray back into foundation paper piecing. Sorry. I also grabbed these, well, I had these for a little while. They're skin tones from Miss T of T Quilts. And I'm excited because when Jen Frost went over the video for the 12 Women of the Bible, she is making them, their skin color appropriate for the region they're in. So I'm excited about that, and I'll be able to use up some of my skin tones. And I believe Miss T has some right now. Check T Quilts at tquilts.com, and you should be able to see if she has some. All right. Now the fabric. I got what's called, these are kind of muted colors for me, buttermilk blenders from Shabby Fabrics. They're a total of 20 fat quarters. So I'll probably use the greens, but for that apple, I'll probably go into my scraps. So I'm going to use a combination of these blenders and my scraps and make these quilts, make these blocks, sorry. All right. So that's January. The first block of the year is going to be Eve. I'm super excited about that. All right. And I got her all packed up. So that's one. Also, at the end of January, we're going to do the Underground Railroad, and I hope you sew along. I've already had probably 3 or 4 people say they would sew along with me, so I'm super excited about that. I'm creating a Facebook group so that we can post our blocks in there, and then I've asked a couple of special guests, so I'm excited about it, and it will start on January 30th, but I'm going to do a live on January 20th. All right, that's a Monday, Martin Luther King Day, to kick off our celebration of Black History Month coming in February. Now, what do you need? You definitely need the book. All right, the Underground Railroad Sampler. I will not be going over any sizes because Eleanor Burns wrote this, and it has some wonderful things in here that I will go over with you, but I'm not going to be able to give you any sizes, all right? You have got to figure that out for yourselves, and you can do 6-inch, you can do 9-inch, you can do 12-inch, you can do whatever size blocks you like to make the size quilt you like. And here is what one of the layouts are. I'm also working on a second layout, so I'm excited about that. All right, the fabric. I have decided to do Kansas Trouble. This is called Daisy Lane, and I'm going to show you the reason. I love these colors. So I had those other layer cakes, but I just felt like I needed something that had the colors that I desired. So there's the low volume, there's like some gold cheddarish coloring, the red, the blue, the green, and the black. I wanted those distinct colors for mine. All right, so this is my fabric, and I think I will have enough low volume so I don't have to use this packet that I got from Fat Quarter Shop. Sorry. There we go. And it's just a low volume of Kansas Trouble. All right. The other thing you need, so you should be able to do it with a fat 8 and however much background, but we'll go over all of that on the 20th of January. But you will need to purchase or create. I take that back. You don't need to if you'd like to, because it's your quilt. You can do it your way. But it's the story of the Underground Railroad, and it explains what each block meant to the slaves as they were trying to escape to the north. Okay, so that's that's why I say you need it, but you don't have to have it. It's up to you. You can. There's a couple in here. Let me show you a couple of examples. And there is no. This one, that one has no story to it, all right? Okay, so you can just do it however you like. It's yours, and you can do it your way. I'm gonna open this all the way up since I'm gonna need to starch it really soon. And I'm gonna lay these out so they'll fit a little better. There we go. And while I'm creating this, I'll be thinking about sashing and how I want to do that. And what fabrics I might want to use for that. All right, second quilt top. The third one for March, I am doing something different. This is a pattern by Barbara Brackman. It's called Modernism. Isn't that cool, guys? I love it. I love it. All little houses. I have a house fetish this. I shouldn't say fetish. House theme this year. And so I'm super excited. So I took, this is a free pattern from Moda. It's Barbara Brackman, all right? So all these houses. And you see this little, I think this is a 6-inch finished square. I have decided to do a block in it. So I mocked it up in EQ8. And of course, shoreline. And so mine's going to be a little different, all right? So I'm excited about that. That's with 12 houses. But then I also mock one up with 16 houses without the blocks in that 6-inch area, all right? So I'm excited about that. I'm going to work on that in the month of March. For Christmas, yes, I did it. I got some more shoreline. It was on sale for like 40% off. So I got another fat quarter of shoreline. So I have that. And then I already had it. Let me see. Let me put it in here while I'm talking. I already had some dot on dot. I don't know if you can see that really well. There you go. So that's going to be the background for this one. Let me see if I can. All right. And I got a different kind of bucket for this one. It's super cute. It's green. And I got it from Joann's. It was the last one they had. It was about $10 on sale. But I did get some other, what are these totes? Cases? They were called scrap cases, but I got these for $3.99 at Joann's as well. I was trying to organize, all right? Back to my plans. All right, so that's 3 right there, right? 4. This one I'm doing for the month of February. So I got it kind of out of order. Boy, these cars. I am doing a panel quilt. It should be really something simple I can do. I'm going to make a giant block, and I can't wait. Can't wait. All right, and this is with Sandy Garvey's. I don't know the name of this. You and Me, it's called. So those are the colors, all right? I love the red and the aqua and light blue. So that's for Valentine's Day only. All right. So after March comes April. And this one, I'm excited. I want to make a military themed quilt for my hubby. He is a veteran of the Army. And Karen Brown did a I think it was called Chip It, at the end of last year. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, that'd be fantastic for my hubby. It's huge, 84 by 92. But look at those colors. You know, doesn't that look like the colors of camouflage? And when I say that, let me show you. Got a lot of stuff in here. So these are the colors of camouflage. And I just thought, that would work, okay? Let me set that aside. But I'm also considering this Star Climber by a Fat Quarter Shop. And I thought, you know, with the star, if I could do it with the military colors and maybe a soft brown background, that might turn out well. But then I saw Misty Doan. She did one courthouse steps. And she had hearts altering blocks in there. But I thought, oh, I can kind of combine the two. I can do the courthouse steps with Misty and then also do the stars from Fat Quarter Shop. So I'm still thinking about this one, but I am going to start on it in March. No, April. His birthday's in April. Let me show you my colors that I got. I'm going to use everything from my stash. So I got these fat quarters when we went to Las Vegas in 2022. I'm going to use those. I wonder if it's 2021. Not sure. But I also have these island seeds, so I want to use these. And I thought with these, that's why I was thinking the Chip It might be good, because I could cut these very easy into 2.5 by 4.5 inch rectangles. So that's why I was thinking it might be a little better to do the Chip It. Then I also have these left over. And I let my nieces go through all my fabrics. And these are the ones they didn't like. So I took out the beige and the browns. And I have this layer cake, or 10-inch squares of wintergreen. I would not use this top one. Let me take those out. So I wouldn't use those two, but I use the rest of these. Maybe not some of that bright green either. All right. But I think these would work. So that's that. I also have some army fabric that I could cut up and put in there. 2 different ones. Sorry, they're upside down. And then I have this great backing. Got on sale, and I've been saving it for 2 years. So I would love to finish him a quilt, a military themed quilt. Right now I'm really leaning toward Chip It because I can always add more strips, and I think it would be fun. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do Chip It. That's where my mind is at right now. Let me put this away. So that's for April. So far, I've only showed you one sew along, haven't I? All right. Let me put this one away. Okay. April, May. May is Strippy spools. It is here we go. It is a fat quarter shop pattern. It's designed by Jocelyn. It's so Emma. And so I'm excited about this one because I'm going to use my Good Life that I won at Quilt Retreat, T-Quilts Quilt Retreat last year. So I'm excited about that. Last year, yeah, 2024. And I already have something for the, not the backing. That's going to be the border, but I already have backing as well. So I'm excited to do this one in May. That one's May. All right. See, can I set that there? All right. The rest of these, outside of Millie's dresses, although I'm going to say the next 4. So that's only 5 actual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that was 6. Projects. These next 4 are all going to be sew-alongs or things I'm going to try to do a block a month just to get things going. And that first one is I started Millie's Dresses, I don't know if it was last year or not, by Lori Holt, but I am making it with African fabrics. The hiccup is I've used up all of my grunge, so I have to get some more grunge before I can start working on this one. Hopefully I can do that this month. Get some grunge so I can do at least 1 block a month. All right, so that one's a sew along, or no, I'm just gonna do it, take my time with it. And then I am doing, I just think these are so cute. These are the little $3.99 scrap totes that I got from Joann's. And I am doing the fabulous sew along with Miss T. I have the fabric already starched and I had it ready to go, and I just found this today. I couldn't find it. So I still need to get an accent and a background, choose. So I need to choose like what the blue is, and I need to choose the black and then the white. If I'm going to keep those colors. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not. All right. So fabulous. I think it starts this month with T-Quilts. But I'm going to send you to her at tquilts.com to get that information if you want to sign up, because I believe you had to buy your pattern through her. All right. The next one. Harry Potter. I have 2 blocks in here, don't I? Yep. I have the first block, which is the door under the stairs. And then I have the Harry Potter, which I still need to fix, don't I? The HP, all right? So those 2 are done. I have 16 more blocks to go. Harry Potter, I'm going to be doing Ron next. And I don't know if you all know this, but Kelly Fannin, she had produced quite a few free patterns. She passed away, and she just had such a creative mind. We've lost a couple this year. We've lost Kelly, and we lost Daniela Stout of Cozy Designs in Cajon, California. But I happened to download this probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and they were free. If I can find the link, I will put it in the description below, okay? I have all my fabrics already starched, pattern for Ron ready. I have to do the cutting, right? And this one will definitely be, I'm going to try to do 1 block at least every 2 months, because they're big blocks. They take a lot of time. All right, my last project that I'm going to talk about is the temperature quilt. All right, I have a thing for houses this year, and so I am going to do Fat Quarter Shop's temperature quilt, and I am going to do it using Sunny Day Spotted. All right, I needed 20 fat quarters, and I have 20, so I am going to use those for this. All right, and I'm doing highs and lows. All right. I know a lot of people were only doing highs and only doing lows, but I'm going to do the highs and lows. I haven't decided what year. I don't know if I'm going to do the year I was born, 2025, the year I graduated from high school. I just haven't decided yet. And I need to figure out a background as well as the color for the houses. So I probably won't start this one until the end of January so I can have the temperatures to get it started. All right, but that's it. That's how I'm starting off my year. What are your quilt plans? Anybody planning to do any sew-alongs, or they have a quilt that they want to finish, an unfinished object from last year or 10 years ago? What are you guys doing? This is how I'm starting off the year. I'm also going to try to work on some UFOs throughout the year. But for the first 6 months, this is where my focus is going to be. And then I'll give you guys an update, and then we'll move on to the next 6 months. All right? Thank you guys for listening and watching. If you would, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would, please pray for California. Thank you. Bye.